Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so guys, today we're gonna be talking stand mixers again. So today, if you're looking to buy a new stand mixer, maybe you are a hobby baker, or you're looking to start a cake business, or you bake a lot. Basically, regardless of what you want to be doing, if you're looking to buy a new stand mixer, these are 5 most important features for you to look out for when buying a new cake mixer. Okay guys, so if you haven't seen my other videos about cake mixers, I'm going to put the cards right up here. It says click on me. Yeah, I listed a list of 5 different cake mixers that are the best on the market according to customer satisfaction for you guys. Okay, so without much ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to let you guys know is that unlike other tiny appliances where like the wattage or the voltage matters for you to be able to determine how much power an appliance wields, yeah, in stand mixer it doesn't really apply that much. It doesn't really make that much of a difference whether it's 1000 watts or 5000 volts. Basically, it doesn't make that much of a difference. So what makes a difference are these 5 things I'm about to list for you, and make sure to watch this video to the end, because at the end I'm going to give you a bonus feature for you guys. Okay, so the first one you want to consider is the bowl capacity. I think this is one of the first things I consider when I'm buying a mixer, and that's because I bake a lot. Like, I'm a home baker and I run my bakery from home, so like I have a lot of things to bake. And usually if I'm trying to bake, I'm not trying to maybe bake in 3 or 4 batches and be like stressing myself the fuck out, because I'm trying to like maybe bake it small because the bowl for my mixer is small. So what you want to consider is a large bowl capacity. So most mixers come between 3 to 4.8, yeah, between 3 to 5 liters, but you can get as high as 6 to 7 or 8 liters sometimes too. So what you want to consider is how much do you bake, like what are you comfortable with? Do you bake that much? Do you need like to make big batches and stuff? If you do, you need to consider your bowl size, yeah. And there are different kinds of materials for bowls. Some of them are made with aluminum, some with stainless steel, some with glass, and most of them are dishwasher safe, so that makes it a lot easy for you to use. So when you're trying to buy a mixer, one of the first things for you to consider is the bowl capacity. How big is it? How much easier will it make your baking life, basically? Okay, so number 2 you want to consider are the tools attached to your mixer. And when I mean the tools, these are the 3 most important tools in your mixer, yeah, apart from the bowl, of course. The first one is the whisk, which is like, it's usually a balloon whisk. The second one is a paddle attachment, and the third one is a dough hook for doughs and for kneading and stuff. So these are basically the 3 things that should come with your stand mixer. So usually there are different kinds of tools. For example, when you're thinking about the paddle attachment, there's some paddle attachments that also have a scraper attached to them. So aside from the fact that your paddle attachment is paddling your mixture in your bowl, it is also at the same time scraping the sides of your bowl, thereby gathering your whatever to the middle, your batter basically to the middle, instead of scattering it to the side. So that makes your life a lot easier. You don't even have to like stop your mixer severally to be scraping the sides. So you want to think about these attachments and like how well it works, the tools, what is attached to the tools, how well do they work, like how do they spin and all of that. So those are the 3 main most important tools you want to look at and how well they work. Okay, so number 3 we want to talk about is speed. Speed is very important, yeah. So mixers are not as fast as others, and if you make things as delicate as meringues, you will understand what I'm talking about. Because when it comes to meringue, you want to start small, you want to start with a little speed, and then towards the finishing end it needs to be really fast for you to get that stiff peak. So what you want to consider in your mixer is speed, yeah. So most of them have this planetary action where, like, aside from the head of the mixer rolling and moving in a circular direction, at the same time your tool, which is either your whisk or your paddle attachment, is also moving in the planetary motion inside. So it is gathering your batter to the middle, so that makes your life a lot easier. So when you're considering that, you want to consider speed. And most of these things, like, it's the faster it is, the better for you, especially the later speed. Like if it's from maybe 1 to 7 or 1 to 10, like how fast is the 7 or how fast is the 10? That makes your life a lot easier. Okay, so number 4 that we'll be considering is from slow start to, like, does this start slow? Basically, let me give you an example. Let's say you are trying to make whipped cream, for example, and then you turn on your mixer to number 1 and it all of a sudden just starts to whip up too fast. You're going to notice that your whipped cream is going to be splashed everywhere. So now you've made a mess, which makes your baking life a lot difficult. So what you want to think about is there's some mixers that don't have that do not have that feature, but most mixers that are worth their money start very slow, regardless of how fast you take it. Even if you take it from 10, like from 1 to 0 in a second, like it starts slowly and then walks up to that point, the number of the speed you took it to, if that makes sense. So if you'd like to check out some of my, I have like a video on my 5 favorite mixers that are best for cake decorators, especially if you're just starting out, and I'm going to put the link right up here. It says click on that. Yeah, it says click on me. Yeah, click on that. Okay, so number 5 is it dishwasher safe? I know, like, this sounds very unnecessary, but it is very necessary, considering the fact that as a cake decorator, like, you make a mess almost every time you work. There are a billion things to wash. One of the things I dread most when baking is the fact that once you're done, like, there are several dishes to wash. There are so many of them, like, it's almost as daunting as the baking process itself. So it's very important when your tools are dishwasher safe. And I want to, like, call your attention to make sure when you have like the whisk, you wash the whisk with your hands. And if you have your mixer that has some plastic parts, you don't put it in the dishwasher because heat might spoil it. Okay, the bonus tip, the bonus feature I'm going to give you guys is other attachments here. So let's say, for example, you are a cake decorator, or you are just starting out to, like, equip your kitchen and you don't have a lot of appliances yet, and buying a mixer is one of the first appliances you are investing in. Yeah, it would be good for you to buy a mixer that has other attachments. And that's because, imagine, like, you buy a mixer and then it comes with a whisk, it comes with a blender, it comes with a food processor, it comes with a dicer, it comes with a meat grinder. Now all of a sudden you don't need to buy all of those things because you have one machine that comes with several other things. So that makes your life a lot easier. So thank you guys, and I hope these tips are useful to you guys, and I hope you enjoy this video. So if you're looking to buy my favorite mixer, I'm going to leave the description for you in the description box below, so you can click on that link and buy whatever it is you want. I have like a list of them there. And so at the same time, you can follow me on Instagram, please. I'm on Instagram as _kick_me_away, and please give me a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for always watching, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye.